everybody, welcome to another episode of Eating Rosini. It's getting towards the end of October, and what does that mean? It means Halloween. And what does Halloween mean? It means trick-or-treating. And what does trick-or-treating mean? It means popcorn balls. I think we all can agree that there's nothing quite like that feeling of rushing out of your house as a kid and heading straight to that old lady's house in the corner because you know she's going to be handing out the popcorn balls. So we're going to make some popcorn balls this year. I've also got my in-laws over, and Amanda's working this weekend, so I'm in charge of supper. So what else am I going to do but go for my Rosini cookbook and find some spooky recipe in here and get something going for dinner tonight. So as I was reaching up into the cupboard to grab the salt for the popcorn, I accidentally knocked over the Rice Krispie box. And as I did it, I about crapped my pants because something went scurrying out of it, which I think I caught it under the bowl. And now I don't know what to do with this thing because it's sitting under there. So I'm not even sure what the hell it was, but I don't know. Let me take a look and maybe I can just get a quick little look. Where are the recipes for sweet rolls and egg bakes and salads made with marshmallows? Let's make some hot dish and learn about canning, and don't forget the pies. That's what we're cooking, the Rosini cookbook with taverns, lefse, and soup. All right, so let's take a look at popcorn balls here. We've got Eleanor Weevick's recipe. Thanks, Eleanor. But we've got sugar, we've got margarine, we've got the Caro syrup. They asked for some water. I don't have that out yet. I've got sea salt because I like sea salt. I think it's delicious. One thing that's not in the recipe though is the popcorn. So I do have popcorn right there. And then we have some sugar and vanilla. Alright, so this stuff's been boiling for quite a while, and the directions say to boil it until balls will form in cold water if you drop it in there. So I'm going to give it a little test here and see what happens. I think I'm close. And maybe not. We're going to keep boiling. One thing I know from my days of cooking toffee, which is about the only thing I actually know how to make, you have to boil it for a really long time to get it really hot. Okay, so for my popcorn balls, I need like a really big pan, and there's nothing upstairs, so I think we have like a roasting pan down here in the basement. The basement isn't finished. This is where Amanda and I do our exercising, but I think we've got a pan down here somewhere. Alright, let's take a look at these Norwegian meatballs. You know, Swedish meatballs get all the attention, but I don't know why that is when we have Danish meatballs, which I like to call frikadelia. We've got Norwegian meatballs that look amazing. Clarice, I love the fact that you went right after everybody and said, this is right. So if anybody's doubting the ingredients in the recipe, you can just keep your comments to yourself and follow the recipe, and you're going to be in good shape. Alright, so we've mixed everything, and I chose to use saltine crackers in here because it didn't really specify what kind of crackers. I thought about going Ritz, but I didn't want to be too flashy, so we kept it simple with the saltines. Alright, so I did manage to find my roasting pan. Roasted up, or I popped some popcorn. I used Jonah's kernel popper. This thing works great in the microwave, so if you're looking for some popcorn tips, there you go. But we're just waiting for the candy portion of this stuff to be ready to go, and we'll start making some popcorn balls. Shelby and I are just taking a little break from cooking and taking a nice walk in the fall weather. It's chilly, but I love it. Gives me a chance to reminisce a little bit about Halloween and what that was like for me as a kid when we were 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. Our big thing to do in a small town an hour away from Rosini was to get all dressed up in black and camouflage and go out and get the small town cops to chase us around town. It was a good time. Never really did any harm. I think people thought we were. Anyway, the responsible thing for me to do at this point is to tell kids, don't do the things I've done. Dodged a lot of bullets in my day. Got in more trouble than I probably should have, so. What? Shh, what? What is it? Alright, so Shelby's freaking out a little bit, looking over into the woods. I think I can see what she's looking at. Not sure if that's... It kind of looks like maybe a turkey or a coyote. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see on the camera. But, where'd he go? Where did he go? Amanda, we're making popcorn balls.
You're scaring me. Don't do that.
All right, our Norwegian meatball party is proceeding well. We've got them brown and we've got them cooking in the mushroom soup and covered, and we're gonna let those simmer for a while and then we're gonna have at it. All right, we've got a real Norwegian feast coming up here. I had to break it up into 2 pans and get it, because the one pan wasn't big enough, but we've got some beautiful looking Norwegian meatballs. I made some mashed potatoes. Amanda's got some broccoli over here. And I think we're ready to roll, everybody. Come and get it.
Okay.
All right, everybody, it's Norwegian meatball night at the Watrowski house. We've got a Swede in the house, too. He's getting ready to try some Norwegian meatballs for the first time. So what do we think, everyone?
Norwegian, they're not bad.
Amanda?
Oofda. That's good. Oofda. I don't think they say that in Norway.
I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, Rosini. All right, this could be my first Rosini fail because I don't know what I'm doing, and I took the candy stuff, I poured it over the popcorn, I stirred it up, I waited for it to cool just enough so I could make balls, and some of them are barely sticking together, and some of them are super sticky, and I don't know what to think, but we'll give some to Jonah and see what he thinks. Jonah, how's that popcorn ball?
Oofta, it's good.
I thought so. Awesome. Thanks, Rosini. Well, that's it. Hope everybody had a good time. Hope nobody's mad. Hope Amanda's not mad. And need a big favor from everybody, though, on this one. No spoilers in the comments section. Let's not ruin the surprise for everybody. And lastly, if you're not subscribing to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button down there. Also, if you're not sharing these videos with your friends, I'd love it if you did. Give them a little bit of Rosini love. Anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. And from all of us here at Eating Rosini, I hope the only ghost in your house is the Holy Ghost. Happy Halloween.
Kids always look forward to Halloween and a little fun. Sometimes they get a few surprises.
Scarecrows? They must be kidding.
They couldn't scare a flea.
I beg your pardon.
Really? Oh.
Kids,
I don't know what's wrong with these kids today.
kids who can understand anything they say.
Kids, they are so ridiculous and so immature.
And noisy, crazy,
Sloppy, lazy loafers.
And while we're on the subject, kids,
You can talk and talk till your face is blue.
Kids, but they still do just what they want to do. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way?
What's the matter with kids?
I say, what's the matter with kids? Nothing's wrong with these kids today.